hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
On entertainers, so today I'm coming to y'all with another video. We doing not another TV talk. We doing the Hollywood hot topics, y'all. Before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You already know what to do. Okay. By the way, I dropped the trailer for the Danny interview. Y'all should be expecting that probably a little bit around reunion time. So just stay tuned. It's gonna make sense when it drops. Plus, I think it'll be better too because right now the cabaret is not even on air right now, so it would make a little bit more sense if I drop it around then. But I'm gonna tell y'all the actual reasons, of course, when everything drops. So stay tuned for that one. Okay. Also, we are going to be live on Twitch tonight. We are going to be live on Twitch. So make sure y'all go over there, Ebner Entertainment _ and go over to that Twitch so we can get a good night's key. Okay. See, y'all see the Christmas pack in the background? The Christmas pack dropped. Okay. The Christmas pack did drop. So first person we're gonna get into, y'all, is Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj has recently been getting political online. She has been making her beliefs known regularly online as of late using X. Okay. Yesterday, she tweeted the Vance and then puts greater than the Gav not. So if y'all don't know what she's referring to, if y'all don't keep up with politics, because not everybody does, but y'all should. So Gavin Newsman, you guys, is basically the Newsom. My bad. I said Newsman. Gavin Newsom is the governor for California. So he has been criticized because of the way that California is being ran right now. A lot of people that are on the more conservative side feel as if it's a lot of immigration that needs to be a little bit more stricter in that state. A lot of people that are on the more conservative side feel as if it's a little bit too liberal in California in regards to immigration law and also LGBTQ rights as well. But immigration is what he's facing a lot of criticism for, especially through JD Vance, which is our VP. Okay. So he's been criticizing him heavily due to law enforcement regulation down there and immigration regulation down there as well. So that's why Nicki tweeted that, because she's probably, of course, as we all know now, a little bit more on the conservative side, which then JD Vance returned and he said Nicki greater than Cardi. To me, this is diabolical. We gonna have to hit you with the why would you do that? Because what the entire is really going on in the US right now, it's just, it doesn't make sense.
Now, I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this.
That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because
Why you do that?
why I do what?
Because, like, you are the vice president. You should not be on X tweeting a mother thing. Don't you have other things to do? Like, this is why this world to me is so frustrating. Like, what is really going on? Like, imagine Bush being on Facebook around when 9/11 happened. Like, y'all got to really put that into perspective right now. Like, imagine him being on MySpace. I don't even think MySpace was even, well, no, it was still popular back then. Him on MySpace when 9/11 popped off. Like, imagine him doing that. Like, just like, and I'm not talking about addressing political concerns. I'm talking about giving a celebrity a compliment. It's pitiful. Like, it really is pitiful. Like, I could just imagine Trump throwing in his 2 cents and being like, that Nicki's a good one. Okay, I like that Nicki. But that Cardi, is she even legal? Is she even like legal? I don't think she's legal. I heard that song Bodega, and we send a lot of our officers to the bodega. It's a lot of illegals down there. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if he hopped into this rap beef. Like, really? What the? Okay. Of course, she's been facing a lot of criticism because of that speech that she did about a few weeks ago. A lot of people have criticized her for doing that because they feel as if the intention behind it was not, the most genuine, and that she had, underlying intentions. Now that she's doing this more online, like, the speech was one thing, and y'all saw my video on that. Like, I felt as if she has the right to do that and using her likeness and her celebrity for a cause that she deems good, right? Some people didn't agree with that, whatever. My problem with this though is she to me is kind of feeding into the political toxic fodder that goes on online, and she's using her celebrityness to do that. That I don't like. You're just doing, like, to me this is another way of kind of rage baiting all of America. And also too, something about this, I know some of y'all would say, oh, like, it's the immigration status situation. Y'all know me from one that used to be one. Nah, I could see it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I could see it. I could see it. Ain't nothing worse than a desperate person trying to gain that citizenship. I'm telling you, it is nothing to play with. And I could say because I once upon a time was in that position. Okay. Like, they literally, I don't think y'all know what's going on right now. Like, let me tell you what's going on. Trump put a ban for all since that shooting that happened recently, right? He put a ban on all USCIS operations in regards to legalization of citizenship. So basically, if you were in the process of being naturalized and you were like in the line to take the test and to be at the ceremony, they pulled you out of the line. They said, they shut that all down just due to the recent shootings that happened. And this happened earlier this month. A lot of people are not aware if you don't keep up with politics or just keep on what's going on behind the scene. They say on December 2nd, 2025, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services issued a policy memorandum directing the agency to place on hold all benefit requests for individuals from one of the 19 counties of birth or countries of citizenship identified in the most recent travel ban, as well as all applicants for asylum and withholding of removal, regardless of national origin. The memorandum also instructs USCIS to conduct a comprehensive re-review of approved benefit requests for individuals from the high-risk countries who enter the United States on or after January 20th, 2021. So anybody who entered in beforehand, you're fine. Which to me, that's giving them at least some grace, thankfully. Okay. And then it goes on to say, this is where the shooting comes in. USCIS announced the policy memorandum in light of identified concerns and the threat to the American people following the shooting of two National Guards members in Washington, D.C. on November 26, 2025. The memorandum is aligned with Executive Order 14161, which directed a cross-agency tightening of immigration vetting and screening, and Presidential Proclamation 10949, which implemented country-specific entry restrictions, barring entry for nationals of Afghanistan, Burma, Chad, Republic of the Congo, Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen, and partially barring entry for nationals of Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, and Venezuela, and Turkish. Okay, so this is something that some may like. I thought in the back of my mind, because I knew about this. So I'm like, you get what I'm saying? Like, who knows how long this is going to be in regards to this pause. You see what I'm saying? Like, who knows how long this is gonna be held for. We still have 3 years left with the Orange Man, so it's like you just never know how it may go. So if anybody who was in the process of it, I really like feel bad for them, because it's like, imagine you're about to take the test and then you're told like, hey, you can't take the test no more. And I know this don't got nothing to do with Nicki, but it kind of do low key, because Miss Thing is not a citizenship. I mean, it's not a citizen. Just so y'all are aware, okay? It's a permanent resident. She's not a citizen. There's a difference, okay? The people surprised at this, though, are stupid to me, because it's like, you got to really think about it. Like, a lot of these celebrities are really conservative. They may try to push a liberal view for you guys so that way they could gain that fan base. But keep in mind, they don't with you ags, okay? UT girls, they don't see it for y'all. They don't want y'all in their bathrooms. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, why is this even a surprise to you guys? What's more of a shocker to me is her doing it online, like the tweeting and stuff. That is what to me is a shocker. Because let's keep it a buck. Her fan base is mostly gay people. So for you big back gay punks that be behind them barber counts, know who you're promoting. Okay? That's why I said I'm an appropriate barb. Y'all not finna catch me out here with a pink wig, thick ass, giving them no whiplash. Okay? On socials, arguing with folks back and forth, meeting up to squabble over a bitch y'all never met in y'all life. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, literally. So she went and tweeted some more stuff as of recent. She said, Gavin is the cute boy who got everything handed to him because of how cute and sexy and hot and smoky he was. Oh, look at him sitting there in that suit with the sneakers on. He think he Tom Cruise. Only difference is his next mission isn't possible. He should get another leading role. That nigga probably sucking on the pole. What's that nigga go? I be seeing him and I be like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like girl rapping in her tweets. Nicki's diabolical. What the entire is going on, okay? And she's also been tweeting in regards to the Nigerians and what's going on over there. She said, "Oh, Gavi Poo, it only gets worse from here for you, buddy. It's the end of the road for you, my love. Get on the nearest jet ski and let that beautiful hair blow in the wind. It'll make you happier than this race you will not win. Enjoy life. Peace." Imagine if Nicki starts running for a political position like Dr. Heavenly. Would you guys vote? I'm genuinely curious. Would you guys vote for Nicki Minaj if she ran for a political position? I am genuinely curious to know because I damn sure wouldn't. I'm sorry. And the reason why is because if you can't handle yourself in regards to being in the music industry and not lashing out over the next bitch, I damn sure don't want you in office making decisions for us everyday people that don't have millions and millions of dollars like you, babes. I'm sorry. Please leave that for the politicians because we do not need any celebrities in any political position ever. She also tweeted, gavel, gavel, gavel. And then also quote tweeted, Nicki and then JD doing a duo dance together as well. And then she said, on Christ the solid rock I stand, all other grounds is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand. Free the Christians in Nigeria. Stop this now. Free Christians. You have grieved the Holy Spirit. Stop this now. Free Christians everywhere. Shed not their blood anymore. All nations hear this. Shed not their blood. You shed the blood of those that call upon my name. Let this earth shall swallow you. And then she also recently put a Bible verse as well as of 4 minutos ago. Okay. So let me know what y'all think down below about all of this. Does this surprise you guys with the political stance she's really standing with this? Because this to me shows that she's down with Trump. Like, I don't think it's no ifs, ands, or buts like about it. She's not hiding it either. And I kind of wish more celebrities were like this. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'd rather somebody be honest and I know you for who you are and what you stand for politically than somebody who puts on a mask, act like they're for this or for that. And then meanwhile, behind the scenes, they're doing the devil's work. That I don't like. So I'd rather somebody be upfront like a Nicki Minaj. Let us know what you believe in. Let us know who you down for. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You get what I'm saying? Like, let us know you down for OPP. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Also, if y'all not following the blog, then what the hell are you doing over there on Instagram? Evner Entertainment, okay? Now, also, road to 50K. Okay, road to 50K. Shout out to the entertainers. We did our big one this year. I really feel like we did our biggest one. We really did our biggest one. Okay, now let's talk to streamers. So Tylil recently was accused of SAing Jordan Pauline. Okay, so if y'all don't know, Jordan Pauline, you guys, she's the same girl. She's not only a streamer, y'all. She's like an artist. She's the same girl that y'all remember. She had called out Saweetie, and she had called out Ice Spice for copying her swirl. You know, the Fairly Odd Parents swirl. That's the same girl, y'all. If y'all remember, I talked about it in a video. where she said that, you know, the girls been copying her style, they've been stealing from her, and that you know, they be mimicking her, they be watching her just to steal from her. This is what I'm referring to, y'all. So this is where she had called her out, just to give y'all a backstory of who this is, because some of y'all may be like, who the hell is that? So she was like, oh, I'm scared, sweetie, you copy your entire look. Does your brain even work? So even think of your own idea, like, girl, ain't you tired? Listen, I know that all too well. Being an online like person, like being there, like you gotta kind of like, I'm realizing now, you gotta kind of like realize somebody gonna copy some certain things that you do or say. Like it's like you can't avoid it at this point. It's gonna happen. Like it's literally gonna happen. Like it don't matter how big you are. And then also when she called out Doja Cat, she said, "Child, I wish y'all copied Jesus this much." And he said, "Copycat culture is scary because who gonna be themselves? Who you calling a bitch? Do your research and get into gal." Okay. And y'all, she's actually pretty credible in the music industry. I talked about it in the video. Like she's written for a lot of Disney artists as well. She used to even write for Ant Farm. Y'all remember the Disney show Ant Farm? She used to write for them. So all y'all them songs y'all be seeing China and McClain sing, be like, when she bust out and singing, she was the one that used to write a lot of their tracks. So just to give y'all backstory. But recently she went to the Streaming Awards, and when she went there, she alleged that Tylil allegedly essayed her.
Guys, I already said it. Like we've already talked about this already. We already talked about who it is. Whoever caught it, but I'm not going to say it because I still have to make sure my integrity and whatever the fuck else is secure. And then I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log, chat. Y'all already know. If you already know y'all can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it out my mouth because niggas is trying to blackmail me and shit already. Like I don't have time for it. Like that's why I said I'm done with the streaming shit, because niggas thinking collab streams is gonna do something for me. And surprisingly,
that's why she said she done with the streaming stuff, because that's not her main source of income, and that's not her main like thing.
Over the other ones, a part of that team that he's in, that house that he's in, they're more respectful than him.
Now, when she's talking about the house, she's talking about the Clover. You know what bothers me about this story? I be seeing people tie Kai Cenat to this. Why the fuck do y'all do that? I don't like that. Does he control a grown man and what a grown man does? I don't like that. Just because they're in the same house, or he bigged him up, or that's like his son kind of in the streaming world. Just because of that, y'all cannot blame Kai Cenat for that. I do not like when people do that on the internet. Like, Rakai could do something. Oh, Kai Cenat. Tylil do something. Oh, Kai Cenat. So do Kai Cenat. I'm like, what the hell the man do? He did not tell him, hey, you should touch her. I don't like that. Y'all really need to stop doing that on the internet. It really pisses me off, because it's like the man not even streaming and took a break, and he getting blamed for shit that he was in the same room with. A stadium, not a stadium, but like, you know, a freaking a stage. He was in the stage room with, and he getting blamed for it. I don't think that's fair, and I feel like the internet needs to stop doing that. Do I believe it? A little bit, and only because this isn't the first time he's been accused of something like this, and also we've seen on the internet some compromising videos as well, allegedly, with him doing certain things that were like a little cringe. Okay,
to do anymore. And it's embarrassing because like I give so much love and I'm feeling like I'm running empty. I'm running dry, guys. Like I feel so used. Like I literally, like, I'm so upset. I'm embarrassed. I'm just disgusted. Like shit is enough. Like I'm tired. I'm really tired. Assaulted at a party, a streamer award party. It's by somebody that you guys love. And I'm tired, bro. I'm getting tired, guys. Just because of how famous this person is, a lot of people is going to take sides, like I said. And I'm trying my best to be a stand-up girl. Not only that, he has a girlfriend.
Oh,
This isn't the first time I've been assaulted, but this is the first time I've been assaulted by someone popular and famous, I guess. He broke my phone. I had no way to get home, you guys. And not only that, he illegally taped me. So then on top of that, he calls me mad that I told his girlfriend on him. You're trying to fuck up what I got over here. You're trying to fuck up what I got over here. She should know what type of man she's laying with, that she's living with. I already said it, guys. I already said it. Like, we've already talked about this already. We already talked about who it is. Whoever caught it, caught it. But I'm not going to say it because I still have to make sure my integrity and whatever the fuck else is secure. And then I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log, chat.
and Tylil, you Haitian? Oh my God.
Y'all already know. If you
Vamos a ver.
already know who y'all can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it out my mouth.
All right, and then she also posted receipts of other people coming out saying the same thing. They say he made a speech toasting to you, you know what happens when we get the ladies drunk, something like that. And I was like, oh my God, is he Diddy? My first time I went to the Clover House, the very first thing Tylil said to me was, do you want to F? If you don't want to F, there's no reason for us to talk. He also refers to women they cast as groupies to their face, which is highly disrespectful. People want to believe what they want because of how people portray themselves online. And I know how he is in real life. I pray you get the justice you deserve. Stuff like this doesn't surprise me because when it comes to the streaming stuff, y'all be letting too much randoms in y'all space for no reason. So it's like it'd be hard to decipher what's true or not because anytime these niggas be streaming, and I'm not talking about Tylil specifically, I'm talking about streamers in general. They be inviting random girls. You don't know if they trying to backdoor your ass. I'll be like, you just don't know. You don't even know her last name, and she in your house streaming. Girl, bye. You don't know what nigga she gonna send over here to rob your dumb ass. Like it's just like it's too. Some people that stream too much are too free with it, and you just kind of got to be real careful with the people you let around. I do believe her for some reason because the reason why is because her doing this and putting this out there. One, it's a little bit of embarrassing because she does have a name outside of the streaming world. And then two, if it didn't happen, what would be her point in doing that to accuse him of something just to tarnish his name? For what reason? Now, he did decline the claims and said that he said, I would like to make it clear that I never SA'd anyone. Okay. And that was the only statement that he has made since everything has went down. Okay. Now, I will say, stop blaming Kaisenet. Stop blaming Kaisenet. That's all I'm going to say. Leave Kaisenet alone. I don't know what more else to say. Like, leave him alone. Y'all, we got some bad news. Ace and Chelly are broken up, y'all. Oh my God. I know the Nickelandria fans are rejoicing. Okay. First of all, they're not really together, so it don't even matter. Sorry, Nickelandrians. She talked about this on Sirius XM and broke the news down on Pay 6 Radio. I'm sorry.
Moving in together. Yeah, there's actually a lot just happening and stuff. So
are things okay?
Well
okay?
Are we moving? Okay,
are we moving on?
So Ace and I actually decided to part ways.
Wait,
yes.
Oh my God, did you announce that?
No.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Ain't that boy a genuine than a white twink? Oh my God. Wait, this is an exclusive? Wait, say it again. You guys are what? Oh, broken up. Oh my God. That's crazy. Really? I can't.
Chelly, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, don't. It's okay. Please don't. Like, it's okay.
How are you feeling?
I mean, it really was a tough decision, like for the both of us, and like, very hard to decide. But you know, when you love someone, sometimes loving someone means letting go. So I think we
Ways to
try
go.
We have a ways to go.
Okay. Now, to finish off what she was saying, she said that loving someone means let him go. She says the breakup was mutual and that there are certain details about the relationship she wants to keep private. Chelly makes it clear that their relationship was never for the public and that they got together because they loved each other, not because fans shipped the affair. Ooh, is that shade? Let me stop. Y'all messy as fuck because y'all know y'all read it the same way I did, okay? I do feel like their relationship was real, but I didn't think it was going to last. The only reason why is because of the age difference. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. I knew just off the age difference. Off the age difference. I'm sorry. I know it's not too far apart, but I just feel like Chelly is a lot more like, she's so much more like mature. Mind you, he just turned 23 in August. Okay? Just so y'all know. Okay? Because his birthday is August 8th. So he just turned 23 in August. So at the time of the show filming and stuff, he was 22. Chelly is a little bit older than him. And I feel like the maturity level between the two was very apparent. Like, this is when I knew it was gonna last, when Ace did that podcast with whatchamacallit, I forgot the man name. Damn. But yeah, when he did that podcast, I was like, yeah, it's a dunzo. Because that's when we saw Ace's immaturity. When he did the podcast with Speedy, I almost called that nigga Smeedy. Okay, when he did it with Speedy, that's when I knew it was a wrap. Because I feel like you kind of put a big wedge in a friendship that was developing with her and Alondria. I don't care what nobody says. And to me, a lot of the fans, they're very unrealistic. Y'all expect these people to be together for years and years and be married for a show that they were forced to be around each other from. Love to me is not forced. Like, you're not going to forcefully find love. It's going to come natural. So they were forced to find love if we're going to keep it a buck. That's what Love Island is. Same thing with Love Cabin. They're forced to find a connection. If they were not in the same stratosphere, some of them wouldn't even talk to each other. Some of them wouldn't even give each other the time of the day. So it's like, when these relationships don't last, some of y'all be like, I knew it was fake. No, bitch. They were under a pressure cooker where they were forced to do certain things. So when it does not last, it's a reason why it does not last. It's because the environment that they met was not a natural environment. Okay? If y'all don't know statistics in regards to dating shows, Big Brother has had more relationships and marriages last than The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. And The Bachelor and Bachelorette, I think, has more seasons of Big Brother. Y'all do the math. Big Brother is going on its 28th season. Y'all should catch me on there, hopefully. 28th season. The Bachelor and Bachelor, I think they're on like 30 plus season, I think. And that's a love show. Big Brother's a competition show. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, when you're put in situations where there's like a defined end goal, it does not last. Sometimes it does, but this time it didn't. All I'm gonna say is, the fact that she said it was mutual, I better not see Ace throwing shade, because the way the Shelly Bellies, I'm gonna call them the Shelly Belly, the cherries, they're gonna come for that ass. I don't think he understands. So you better keep it cute and keep that on mute. Okay, I'm telling you, like, it's gonna end up real nasty if he starts throwing shots at her, because Shelly is a very nice girl. Like, she don't be in no drama. People be trying to put her in drama online. She avoids it. So I like Shelly. So it's like, I would hope he would be smart enough to not throw shots at her. I really hope so. Because we all see how petty Ace can get. Like, the nigga petty. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he is petty. Like, he's very petty. So it's like, the fact that she says it's mutual is kind of positive. I don't think they're gonna have any issues in regards to finding somebody else. Ace is cute, even though he's, and then Shelly's like gorgeous. So I'm pretty sure they have a bunch of check signs in their DMs. A bunch. That's up in there trying to see what they do, okay? And Shelly, you better get you a boiler, shot caller. You better do you like Animat and get you a baseball player, okay? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Longevity, babes. Thank y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all surprised at this? I wonder how long it will take Alondria and Nick to announce their breakup. and let us know that they were no longer together. Okay. Now I saw a tweet recently, y'all. Alondra said she popping her shit next year. She said she's sick of you hoes and she is going to be doing her biggest one. You get what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. Next year she finna make y'all hoes too mad. Okay. The only thing that surprises me is because they've done a lot of publications together as of recent. This is them posing backstage for their Billboard #1 backstage. So it's like I don't know. I don't know. Like it's just like, did Ace know you were gonna say this? Because you know what it gives? It gives Ace to not know you're gonna say this. So they may have been going through a rough patch, and he said, "I don't want to do it no more." What Candy Auntie said, "I don't want you to marry." It could have been one of those, and then she not accidentally, but slips up and let us know that it's a goner. It's a goner. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? But once again, I don't think they're gonna have trouble finding any type of love at all. Now, I will say, now that this has happened, how about both of y'all go over there to Beyond the Villa? I'd love to see it. Y'all not together. What's there to lose? You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to see more of Shelly's personal life, and I want to see Ace's personal life too. I know he's big on streaming, TikTok, and all of that. So it's like I kind of want to see the BTS of that. Like, am I the only one? I don't know. Now let's talk Diddy's videographer. Because I call cap all the way in your rap because the cap is on your mother.
The cap for me.
Yeah, the cap is on your hair, on the top of your head.
The cap is on
wig
your
is the
hair.
cap.
The wig is the cap because he claims that the footage got leaked over an intern, a freelancer that covered for him for 3 days. They said, according to Herbalese, the clips did not come from him or anyone authorized to handle Combs' material. He says the footage landed in Netflix's hands because a freelancer filled in for him while he was out of town. In a statement to Rolling Stone, he shared, "For over 2 years, we have been working on a project called Profiling Diddy Combs. The footage in question was not released by me or anyone authorized to handle Sean Combs' materials. It was by a third party who covered for me for 3 days while I was out of state. This incident had nothing to do with any fee or dispute or contract issue. The actions of the party involved reflect the lack of integrity every storyteller should uphold. Taking footage intended for our project to advance a narrative that was not our own is both unethical and unacceptable." How Netflix obtained the material has been one of the biggest talking points surrounding the documentary. Director Alexandria Stapleton and Netflix have repeatedly insisted the footage was legally obtained and that they had the necessary rights to include it. That's the biggest question I had after watching it. I'm like, how were they able to get that? It just to me does not make sense because even if they were able to get that, how are they able to air it with Diddy being in it? And now he's on a streaming platform that he did not sign off of being into. Like the whole thing to me legally, it just does not shake for me. Okay. Please, my legal eagle entertainers, explain to me how this was able to be done because I still am trying to figure out to this day. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because, okay, it's one thing for them to be able to legally obtain the footage, right? And buy it. But put it in a docuseries package, sell it, produce, contracts, everything, his face in it, boom, bop, boom, out to the world, millions of people. How is that legal? That's the part that gets me. How is it legal? Okay. They said the footage shows comes inside his Park White Hotel, which his attorney is very upset about, by the way. That attorney that was on the phone is very upset because he feels as if he's been betrayed, which to me, I don't feel like what he did was a betrayal because he was talking to you directly. Now, betrayal would be him talking behind your back on camera about legal proceedings that was private and it was shown on the docuseries and you did not hear it. He was on the phone with you, motherfucker. So you heard what he had to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you heard it. Baby. Congratulations may be soon to be in order for Masika Kalisha. Okay. Now, her trophy Bina recently was on live with Milan Christopher X. I said, oh my God, LA is so small, isn't it? What a throwback. Let me start. Anyways, but he was on live and he was basically saying that like he is in love with Masika and that he be shooting the club up. Instead of the club up, he be shooting the club up.
You're in love with who, Mazika?
Yeah.
Ooh, he like her for real. He said, now our teeth look different. They shade, but oh.
Not real blocking me at the bottom of the No. So this is really real. Like this is not, this is really real.
She might be pregnant, nigga. That's how real it is.
She might be pregnant.
Yes. I've been shooting the club up.
Wow. Jokes on you,
Wait,
fault
let me
nigga.
add, hold on.
Listen, y'all. Jokes on you, fault nigga. She taking a plan B, and that's on her mama.
We ain't been going out to the club. I've been shooting the club up. You feel me? It's a difference. I ain't taking her out. I'm shooting the club up, not taking her out. I bust a drill inside that motherfucker.
Masika, if this is true, wow.
Now I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this.
That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because
Why you do that?
why I do what?
To do that after The Rock, oh, girl, you must got a hell of a trust, don't you? Like, damn. Okay. Now, I still don't see this lasting very long. I'm sorry. And the only reason why is because, like, we've seen how he moves. Okay. Y'all think Todd comes up with schemes? Hood Trophy Bino comes up with his schemes. You hear me? Okay. Todd's a mover and a shaker. Like, that's the mover and the shaker right there. Okay. That's Hood Trophy Bino. He gonna always be on a mission. Okay. I don't feel like, and I don't think it's real love between them all. I just don't. I just don't. Okay. I feel like it's lust. I think he D's the girls down really good. I think that's probably why Krishan was a little bit caught up the moment that she was too. As much as she wants to call him ugly and so on and so forth, like I do feel like he was shooting the club up as well, and that she was liking it. Okay, like she was liking the club getting shot up. And that's why she sort of stuck around. Okay, now a lot of people have been calling Porsha out due to her lesbian relationship. What about your lesbian relationship? Okay, because if y'all remember, there's a throwback video of Porsha doing a sermon, and she is basically saying, you need to be freed by this and freed by homosexuality. And then years later, she getting munched on. This is why, y'all need to not be so adamant on listening to some of these people that are online on these pulpits and have your own relationship with God, because there are certain people that will preach certain things, and behind the scenes they're doing some of the nastiest things that you would never know of. So I wouldn't say this is one of the examples, because hey, her being gay is not one of the nastiest things ever, but it does make that video look a little hypocritical because you said what you said. Okay. Now I feel like this is the happiest Porsha has ever been. And I'm happy for her. Okay. You're finally living in your truth. Next up is Kyle Richards. Okay. The other day, right? I'm watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This lady, Kyle Richards, you should be ashamed of yourself. You are white, rich, privileged, and you're like ashamed to have said that you messed around with a woman. Who cares? Nobody cares. Like, I'm talking about, like, it was like pulling teeth to get her to bring up the fact that she was with Morgan. Like, I was like, what am I watching? Like, this is crazy. You started a music video with the lady. You ended up kissing the lady in the music, not kissing, but she breathed in your mouth. She one of those in your mouth. And you mean to tell me you want us to think and keep things private? Justice for Garcelle, that's all I'm gonna say. I know it ain't got nothing to do with Porsha, but it kind of does because they're both lesbians. Well, Kyle's bi, she says. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Like, come on. Justice for Garcelle, justice for Garcelle. I just know Simon is somewhere in Africa saying some of the most homophobic African things ever. I'm telling you, Simon is somewhere with his feet laid up, casting all types of negative spells on that damn Porsha. Okay, not spells, but negative connotations on Porsha. I'm telling you, just the most negative things you could think of that are homophobic. Literally. All right. I'm just saying. Piggybacking off of 50 Cent, y'all, he said that there's another part of piggybacking off of Diddy, my bad. There's another part of the docuseries that has not yet to be released, and he's releasing the 5th part on YouTube. And he couldn't upload the 4th part to Netflix because they only allowed a 4th parter. Please, 50 Cent, drop it as soon as possible. Fuck! I need you to drop it like now. Please, because in this 5th part, he says that Diddy allegedly got, I believe, Tupac's girl pregnant or something to that effect.
Congratulate you, 50. I want to congratulate you on your docuseries, Sean Combs: The Reckoning. It's #1 on Netflix. Yeah. Like, it's been #1 on Netflix. Did you actually expect it to be as big as it got?
I expected it to be bigger. It's actually exceeded my expectations now.
Wow.
Stranger Things is a huge show, and it's outperforming Stranger Things on.
That is a big deal. Oh my God. I'm telling y'all may not agree with what he's doing, but like, I gotta congratulate another person of color that has been successful in making a production the way that he is on a platform like a Netflix. Because you gotta understand the people that he's competing against. And some may say, oh, he's bringing another black man down in the process. Well, that black man he's bringing down has fucked over a lot of people in the process of his process. So if we're really going to be, fair, he's just righting a wrong. That's how I feel.
Netflix. Looking at this, I think you should start a private investigation firm. I'll be your first client. This 50 find out everything. Now, because this is a lot of the personal footage of Diddy. It shocked a lot of people. And I know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot. You had to pick and choose things. Like even in an area where he chooses to date people who he knows previously dated someone. He has a baby by a woman that was dating Tupac.
Wow.
To add to it, but we had to cut it down so it couldn't.
For time.
Yeah.
So you.
Ooh, I cannot wait for that. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below about this video. Are y'all shocked about Ace and Chelly breakup? And also, what y'all think about Maga bar? Let me know what y'all think, and we all babies.